So Travis Hunter, we talked about how the Browns are linked to him. This is from an interview with CBSSports.com. He was asked about the Browns. He said, "It's up to them to want me on their team. I want the organization to believe they can let me do exactly what I want to do. That's play both sides of the ball and be the same Travis I was in college and better. Don't believe in wishing to be the second overall pick. If it is up to me, I'd be the first overall pick. I'm blessed to be the best player in this, one of the best players in the draft in this class, so I'm blessed to be where I'm at." He also said he wouldn't play football if an NFL team tries to limit him to just one side of the football. I get where he's coming from, and I've heard Pat Shurmur mention that the NFL isn't as, it's slowed down relative to the Big 12. The one thing that concerns me, it is a physical pounding, and you've been on the sidelines. We've both been on the sidelines. Television does not show you how physical playing defensive back on the line. The NFL, I mean, those are car crashes. There's 80 car crashes that these guys are in every game. Every game, every snap is a car crash in the NFL. And I just don't know if you can take 60, 70, 80 snaps a game if a body can hold up with that. Whoever's body it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. And I think he's, listed at 188. That would be, one of the lightest ever taken that high. Um, for him to say that he's not going to do it, what's he going to do after he's drafted? Just not play. But I mean, that's why he's being talked about as one of the top three players, if not number one or number two, is because of the uniqueness of being able to play both sides of the ball. You could argue he's the best wide receiver, but I've seen draft list of just wide receivers, and he's not the best. And I've seen even on the cornerback side that he's one of the best, but maybe not the best. But you put the two together, and that's where you get that. So a team, if he was just a cornerback, I doubt if he'd be taken two overall. But because he has that playmaking ability to play offense, a team would be crazy not to use that, especially, when the game's on the line, you need a drive to win. I think he's going to be on the field on offense. Same way on defense. When you need a stop, I think he's going to be on the field to make a stop. So I don't know if he needs to play every down. You can be judicious, whether that's more on offense or more on defense. But I think packages and situations, obviously passing downs on both sides, would be the best way all the way around to use him. And, he's got the talent and so forth to do it. So that's why, he's being, if he was strictly just one or the other, I don't know if the Browns would take him with the two pick because you can solve two premium positions, wide receiver and cornerback. Doesn't mean they have to play every down. But to your point, 188 pounds or whatever he is, I think hopefully he's picked up some things from Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders wasn't known for being a physical tackler. He was a pass coverage. That was his forte, and that's what you want Denzel Ward. You worry about Denzel Ward because he's more of a cover guy, and he gets in trouble when he tries to make the hits. So hopefully on defense that Hunter would be the guy that go out and make the play, make interceptions, but don't try to tackle the 250-pound line fullback or tight end or whatever. Grab him by the jersey and wrestle him out of bounds. So I think that'll sort itself out. But I think he's a playmaker. That's why I lean that he can help you on the defense as you need, but he can really help you on offense.